What is up, everybody? It is Chris from One More Game MTG coming out with another episode of Historic Brawl. This one is going to feature Kinnan Bonder Prodigy. It's about getting as massive amounts of mana as possible and then casting these spells that cost stupid amounts of mana and trying to win from that. It is the first time I play in Kinnan. I don't often play Simic. I don't like blue. If you've seen me, you all know that. Out of the decks I have, I think I have 2 out of the like 35 that are blue. But I'm pretty stoked to see this play out. I've seen it in the 1v1s before. Commander already, to begin with, is a phenomenal deck overall playing Kinnan. Especially because it has the secondary ability of pay 5 green, blue. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a non-human creature on the battlefield, among them on the battlefield. Once you have enough mana, play your entire deck. But this is insane. I'm pretty stoked to play this out. We're doing a 5-0 this time instead of the 7-0 because 7 takes a little longer to play overall. We're going to hope to see if I can get the 5-0. Not too sure. Let's just get right into it and play those games. Alright. Beginning one, we are facing a Sithis. Opening hand is not at all what I want to see. Don't have any green mana. If I had the green mana, this would have been perfect. Almost, but I'm going to do a free mull. Opener... not the grandest. I don't want to go down to 6. Spell additional lands everything. I'll go to 6. Alright, this is better. I'm going to put the Sublime Epiphany at the bottom. I'm going to do Once Upon a Time, see what I get from that. I have Sanctum Weaver. We'll get that up there. Cast a Forest. I do have a Kenrith's Transformation. Next turn, I'll put the Kinnan. Just to see what I can get out of it. I should have potentially done the Sanctum Weaver, but the Sithis was probably not that much removal overall. Hopefully, we can get the Sithis. Okay, Sithis did come down. I'll put Kenrith on the Sithis. Draw a card, play a land, and pass. This will slow them down quite a bit. Obviously, it's a 3-3 beater right now, so it can basically just keep swinging over and over again. Selvala came down. Yes, yeah, they're just going to swing on, obviously. This turn, I'm going to get the Weaver and the Idol down. Resolve this. Don't have the top one. So I'm going to take 5 next turn. But I'll be tapping. This is for 2, so it'll be for 4. No, it'll be 2 off of this, 2 off that. Alright, gets a Selvala, draws a card. Swings in with Selvala. No, it's just swinging with Sithis. Alright, Nyxbloom Ancient comes down. Draw a card, I think. No, don't draw a card. Play this. Alright, I'm gonna, like, not do anything with this because I want to use the Tails End on the Selvala ability. Alright, there we go. Got rid of that. That's good. Alright. And a scoop. Oh, wow. Alright, sweet. Turn 1, that's a win. That was pretty straight. Kinnan put in the work. I think that the biggest thing was the Kenrith on the Sithis originally. That definitely put the work in from there. Let's just go right into game 2. I am 1-0 as of right now. My predictions are probably 4-1, if not 5-0, for a Kinnan deck. Because Kinnan, like I said, puts in a lot of work if you have the mana rocks. Alright, we have a Narset. Alright, turn 1. Nothing. I'm going to keep this. If I can get it through. Oh, I did not. So I'm gonna like Galagad. A Balagad recovery on. I thought that this was a land. That's my bad. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put the Ged tapped. Oh, okay. That's not gonna count because we know how this works. If you don't play any cards, it doesn't count. So we're going to the real game 2. All right, we are facing a Heliad. Not good enough. Primo. Turn 1. Turn 2. All right, I'm done with this. Hit the wrong land. Good job, Chris. That's too funny. Let's do that. I have the Jawari Disruption. I'll leave that open in the sense. So there's some value to it, don't get me wrong, but oops. Let them swing it for 1. Alright, next turn. Kinnan. Heliad's coming down. Let that go through. I gotta watch out for this. Adawara. Alright, land. Kinnan. No attacks. End the turn. I'm gonna bounce back the speaker once it swings in, depending on what they do with it. Faceless Haven comes down. Alright, allow Linden. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Let them gain the life. Resolve all. Put everything on that. Resolve. Bounce this. That goes away. That goes down. Boom. Okay, cool. Bootlegger Stash. No attacks. I'm going to take a massive hit on the next one. But I'm kind of okay with that. So I could fight a bunch of stuff. Right, I'm going to take a hit right now. This one. Alright. Can't be countered. Max stand size. Yeah, I'm gonna take a massive hit. Was it 10? I think it is 10 or 11. No, it's 12. So I'm taking 12. Oh, it keeps going. All right, I'm gonna take 12. Unfortunately, puts those on that. No blocks. Take the 12. All right. Create a treasure. Create treasure. Now I want to do all these. So green, 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 green. It's 8. Bring this down. Fight this. Resolve all. That's unfortunate. Did not see that coming. Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, did not expect that one to happen. That's 100% my bad. But Johnny comes down. They're fully tapped out now. Gain life. I can block 2 of them. Put the boots there. Swing house, obviously. Put that there. I gotta block those 2 dudes. So we take an 8. Put that there, put that there. Go down 2. Goes to 50. Take the action. If I can get a Wrath or like an unsummon thing. Makes an angel, gain some life. Nope. Good game. I totally messed that one up by like targeting the Linden with the fight ability because I thought it was a 7/7. Yeah, that was totally my loss. All right, so loss on that one. I'm 1-1. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, we have an Ashiak. Turn 1, nothing. Turn 2, Steelheart. They go first. Turn 3. I kind of want to be able to have this kicked. Alright, they're already off to the races. Bring down Kinnan. Steelheart. Put this on green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have enough to kick it. That's fine. I do have the thing that shuffles back in, so I'm okay with this. Kick this down. I did have a counter. That's unfortunate. Alright, next turn. Cultivate. I don't think the Elysium Caryatid. Probably gotta target this thing right now. Yep, discard that. Take the action. Get hit for 0, sure. Let's do 3 off of this. 1 and 2. Put this in the battlefield, doesn't make a difference. Cold Steel Heart with this. Swing it for 2. Alright. Alright, bin. It's got a few. Dragon comes down. Recast Kinnan. Well, it's tapped. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll do this. Next. No attack. End turn. Resolve. Garenbrig and Island. Hopefully they just cast the Ashiak. Because then I can just like counter it. Fingers crossed. Come on, cast it. Each player mills 4, then you play. Untap 4 lands. Do they have the counter already? They have the counter! No, just ah! Take the action, that's fine. Untap 4 lands. And this is under turn, right? Any reach? No reach. Did they give it reach? No, it doesn't give it reach. Alright, pass. Die. Draw a card. Draws 2. Resolve all. I wasn't getting anything anyway, so that's okay. I'm gonna tap my turn. Command tower. Recast it for another time. Next. No attacks. End turn. Resolve. Mind's Desire goes there. Let that resolve there. They're probably gonna try to bounce it to my hand. Yep. Resolve this. Pass. Can't activate that now yet. Draw. Get down a coma. Next. No attacks. Play the land. I don't care. I want to be able to activate the thing. Mill, draw 2. Resolve this. Create a dude. Probably going to equip that over. Yep, reconfigures it. Alright, get that off the top. Key to the Archive is always a great card, too. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have enough to activate the Kinnan. So we'll see what I get. The Comb is pretty much impossible to get rid of, in a sense. Gets rid of a Putrefy. I think that's from the archives. Put down a Glassbone Mimic. Mimic's got a copy. Can't copy this. What did I reveal? I'll just have it copy Paradise Druid. In my turn, make a Serpent. Land. Activate this bro. Get down this. Artifact or enchantment. Shield. Enchantment. Shield. Put all the shield on Kinnan. Play a land. Activate Kinnan again. Druid. Swing house. Nothing yet. No attacks. End the turn. Alright, I'm pretty much stacked right now. The Coma definitely helped out a lot. Alright. Return to the hand. Can't activate it. Should have done that. That's my bad. Exile it out. Then recast. That's fine. That's why I put Gaia's Blessing in there. Now they're contemplating about having a mill deck. Like, they're all sitting here like, oh, what do I do now? I can't mill them. Alright, I gotta exile a bunch of cards. They don't exile the card. That's fine, pass. Boom, yep. See, once they realized that I had the Gaia's Blessing in my deck, they knew they couldn't win. Because they were trying to win through mill, I would assume. That's what puts a win there. I am 2-1. Let's see if I can go 3-1. Like I said, I'm already at 2-1. The Heliad, like I said, that was my mistake by clicking the wrong thing. But pretty good game on that one. Alright, we're facing a Sithis again. Turn 2, Druid. Turn 3, Prodigy plus Marleaf. It's probably my best plan. Oh, they're not doing turn 2 Sithis. Interesting. Land into a Druid. This is whenever a creature you control becomes a target of spell or ability and opponent controls, draw a card. Okay. I'm not going to count that one either. Aurelia, I think it's called. Yeah, Aurelia, Exemplar of Justice. This is a mentor-based deck. I do have a Brainstorm and a Spell Pierce. This is not bad if I can draw. Okay, I'm going to try it, but I need to make sure I draw something off of the Brainstorm. Turn 1, how's the Marshall? Let's try it up. Alright, pass. Pass, pass. Take the 1. Brainstorm. Did not. Let's get Wash Away at the bottom and Gnawbone. Doesn't matter the order. This is 2 more. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it again. I'm gonna counter this. Tajik is down. Still have the Spell Pierce. Harbor, Kinnan. Leave open Spell Pierce. I have the Kenrith. Alright, they're just gonna drop it down right away. That's fine. It's gonna be a 3-1. Not gonna do anything with that. Put the Kenrith on Aurelia. Makes it a 3-3. I draw a card. Get the land. Sweet. And I get down Druid of the Cowl. Get the races running. Frilled Mystic. Gideon Blackblade. What's he gonna do? Give it Vigilance. Swing in. I'll take the 3. Land. Cast Gnawbone. Leave myself open for a Gnawbone kill. Unfortunately. Gives it the 4/4 indestructible. It's lifelink. Yeah, because they're assuming it's gonna die. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna just take the damage. The 7. Or whatever it is, because I can't risk Gnawbone dying. Deals combat damage to a player. Right, still no flying, which is good. They're gonna choose humans, I'd assume. Actually, they choose elk. Oh, soldier. Okay. And then Radiant Destiny. So I can block now, whatever it may be. So if we're gonna swing it with Gideon, I can block that as well. To take less damage. They should swing it with both. That would have been the smart thing to do in a sense. Swing this in. Oh, okay, boom. All right, sweet. Aurelia, that was a win on that one because at this point I would have swung in with the Gnawbone and get enough mana to go from there. Oh, okay. Our last one is a Joyra. I remember playing Joyra forever ago, so I'm a little stoked to see this be a Joyra deck right now. So turn 1, nothing. Turn 2. So if I could draw a Landworm, Elvish Mystic or a Landwar Elf, this would be fire. But turn 2, Cold Steel Heart. 3, Kinnan into an Arcane Signet. I want to try this. It's a little susceptible, but I'm gonna give it a whirl. I wonder if I could do the Jirari on blue. Reinforced, ping 2, already off to a great start for them. Alright, let's do... let's just do that right now, see what happens. Gold Steel on blue. Alright, it might just be they're gonna keep swinging it a few times over with the Reinforced. Tap this, put this on blue. If I can draw a blue land, that'd be great. Do a black staff. Did not get a blue land. Let's do command tower. It's not great. It's not gonna matter with that. I don't have enough mana for this. Kinnan. I'm gonna do 2. And then bring down Kinnan. So next turn, these are 4, 5, 6, 7. Get the bootlegger stash. If not, River's Rebuke. Yeah, Rebuke's next, 100%. Because that'll slow them down substantially. No blocks, that's fine. None of 19. There's that. Turn on non-land permanents target player's control. There's not many. Okay. I'm trying this. So, tap for a creature treasure token. Tap for a treasure token. Go. No attacks. Enter. I have the rewind. I want them to like just dump their hand. Bantu's Monument, that's fine. Resolve. Because if I can get this to go off, this is gonna be beautiful. I'm gonna take a penny. Alright, one more. Okay, sweet. So, make a bunch of stuff. Kagla. No. Meter. That's fine. I'm gonna pass. I don't know if I should do it yet. Killing me. I want to do I want the Reverse Rebuke to put in so much work. Heraldic Banner. I'm gonna bounce that one. Auto pay. Let them burn a spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Resolve. That's okay. Token. 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 Oh, they're contemplating it already. And then token. Does it give haste to everything or no? No, just trample. The other one gives haste, I think. Okay. I have a lot of mana. Resolve all. That's 9 times 18 mana. Resolve. Untapped. This is any color. Like I'm on the edge of glory. Alright, there's Ronin. I'm gonna let him swing in. I'm gonna activate Kinnan if he does. Yep. Activate Kinnan. Auto pay, that's fine. Let's see what I get. There's the land werewolves, LOL. Can't do anything about it. Let it resolve, no blocks. Take the 2, go to 13. I might activate it one more time. But I think that's a wise choice to activate it one more time. Because I'm going to have enough for the River's Rebuke on the following turn either way. Because if I can... Let's do it one more time. Activate auto pay. Getting literally nothing off of it. Pass it. Take the 2. Okay. Skyclave kicked. Make some copies. River's Rebuke. That player. Should have done this. That's my own fault. And scoop. Oh, boom. Win. 4-1. Yeah. So I should have Behemoth. I should have tapped the lands with a Bootlegger Stash. Then Behemoth, and I would have won at that point because it would have been +5/+5. So 7 plus 6 is 13. Plus another 6 is 19. Plus another 6 is 25. Plus 10. Yeah, I would have had the game other way. Sweet. All right. Good game. All right, I went 4-1. 4-1 is not bad. All right, this was off of Kinnan. It's crazy how well blue decks do. Let's go back to the deck real quick. Check that out. Where's my Kinnan? All right, so that was my Kinnan deck. It was pretty cool. 4-1. I messed up the Heliad game, so I feel I could have went 5-1, but either way, it was still really, really good. The top end is so easy to get to. MVP was the, what is it? The Bootlegger Slash thing, because that just put in so much work. All this deck just did phenomenal. Right there, the Bootlegger Stash. Like I said, Kinnan, I can see why it's super powerful. Again, blue-green is a fantastic combination. Again, thank you for watching. That was my Kinnan Bonder Prodigy deck on the Historic Brawl. Thank you very much. Remember, like, share, subscribe, hit the bells down below. Thanks for watching. Peace.